They called it the Good Hart Massacre, a quiet summer in northern Michigan, a family vacation meant for peace, laughter, and rest, that ended in silence. The Robison family, Richard, his wife Shirley, and their 4 children, were found dead inside their small lakeside cabin near Good Hart. The doors were locked, the windows covered. Inside, a scene no one could forget. Richard Robison was the kind of man people admired, an advertising executive from the Detroit suburbs, respected, successful, with a growing business and a beautiful family. In June 1968, he took everyone north to their vacation home, a getaway surrounded by forest overlooking Lake Michigan. A few weeks of fishing, campfires, and quiet living. That was the plan. But for 27 days, no one heard from them. No phone calls, no letters. Then a maintenance man noticed mail piling up, and a strange smell drifting from the cabin. When police forced their way inside, they walked straight into horror. The family had been dead for weeks. All 6, Richard, Shirley, Richie, Gary, Randall, and Susan, shot multiple times, 2 bludgeoned, every window sealed, the air thick and sour. It was a deliberate killing, calculated, personal. The killer knew the family. There were no signs of forced entry, no robbery, no struggle, just death, quiet and cold. Then came the letters. In the weeks after the murders, employees at Richard's office began receiving typed instructions from him, notes about finances, staffing, even new business plans. But investigators discovered something terrifying. They were written after the family was dead. Someone was pretending to be Richard Robison. That someone was Joseph Raymond Scolaro III, a trusted associate, an accountant, and a man drowning in debt. Richard had discovered Scolaro was stealing from the company, thousands of dollars missing. Scolaro owned 2 weapons that matched the bullets found in the victims, a .22 caliber pistol and a .25 caliber rifle, both conveniently lost. When questioned, he denied everything. He smiled, he cooperated, but he couldn't explain where the money went, and he couldn't produce the guns. The investigation dragged on. Years of evidence, interviews, and dead ends. Without the weapons or fingerprints, no prosecutor wanted to take the case to court. But by 1973, investigators had seen enough. They prepared charges, 6 counts of murder. Before they could arrest him, Joseph Scolaro locked himself in his office. He left 2 letters on his desk, one to his lawyer, one to his mother. Neither confessed to the murders, but both ended the same way. "I am a liar. If you believe me, you will be fooled." He then pulled the trigger. Police found him slumped over his desk, dead before he could ever stand trial. Even in death, he took the truth with him. And so the case remains unsolved. Today, the Robison cabin no longer stands. The land sits quiet, reclaimed by pine and time. Locals say that on calm summer nights, you can still hear echoes drifting through the trees, a child's laugh, a mother's call, the faint creak of a door that never should have opened. The Good Hart Massacre stands as one of Michigan's most haunting mysteries, a story of betrayal, greed, and a family that never came home. Because in the end, the dead can't speak for themselves, but the silence they leave behind says everything. This story was brought to you by MindWorks Media, where true stories cut deeper than fiction, and every secret eventually surfaces.